Hey, welcome to BookMob episode 61. Today I'm just going to do a quick review of a new book by Anthony Horowitz, Marble Hall Murders. Marble Hall Murders. Now, if you look over here, you can see you've got Anthony Horowitz, Moonflower Murders, Anthony Horowitz, A Line to Kill. This is his third book. Not his third book, but this is his third book in this murder sort of series. Kind of familiar with. I wouldn't say it's a parody of Agatha Christie, but there is some elements of Hercule Poirot in it. But what I love about this novel, and it's stacked with words, is that it's a fun, entertaining read. And the main character is a book editor, and in all three books, and in particular this one, the main character's life is intertwined with the life of the novel, the mystery murder novel, the detective novel being written by various writers. And throughout all the three of the novels, and this being the latest version, is the sense that literature and life intersect, and I think Horowitz is trying to say he's trying to sort of lift the game of your more traditional murder mysteries, where there's a straight plot from detective to murder victim to suspects, and in this sort of way, he's trying to tell you a story. He's trying to tell you multiple stories in one story. The main character, like I said, being a book editor, has had various adventures throughout the three books where she is being either blamed for murders or being a target for murderers. And there's this great sort of intermingling of characters, characters that are contemporary and characters that are more one-sided, one-dimensional. I meant to say one-dimensional characters in a traditional Agatha Christie type of scenario. And I think Anthony Horowitz has made a very, very brilliant choice in trying to create a double mystery, because the mystery of the editor's career through crimes and attempted murders and attempted blackmailings, and at the same time she has to live within two worlds: the world of the reader, of the contemporary story of this book editor trying to get books published, and the stories themselves, of the stories that she's chasing to be published. And I guess the characters come out of each of the stories and intermingle in the real world. So a very, very interesting and quite captivating turn up of the genre. Now, I guess at the end of the day, this novel, I think, is going to be able to reach a vast, diverse audience. And again, one of my favorite pursuits is to get people who don't read, or are hesitant readers, as I like to call them, to snatch a book, pick up a book if they're going on especially if they're going on a long plane trip, and want something to take their mind off the long journey, say from Sydney to London. And I would highly recommend taking this book, because it'll keep you going for your whole journey. You'll be looking at that big plane on that little map, and you will be slowly, but if you read these books, or if you read Horowitz's, and again, you don't have to read the previous two books in order to maintain and appreciate the beauty of Horowitz's work. It's a simple, very simple story told on multiple layers. And even though the character does have a history in the previous two books, you can get through just by reading this one. But I highly recommend that you read all three of these books. So again, that was Moonflower Murders and A Line to Kill. And I know that Moonflower Murders was made into a TV show, which is pretty good, because I'd seen it. But again, the book is fun and a great read. It's a page turner, and it's something that you pick up and you can't put down. There's nothing better than getting that. And so I highly recommend Marble Hall Murders by Anthony Horowitz, a great new whodunit. And I suggest you get your readers, the readers out there, find your non-readers and give them a direction to buy this book and read this book, because it's fantastic. Now, that's it, because it's a very short episode today. And I must admit that I just, after I finished Marble Hall Murders by Anthony Horowitz, I decided to read his James Bond novel, With a Mind to Kill. And this is, Ian Fleming wrote the Bond series, but a number of writers have taken it upon themselves to be, or publishers have chosen them to write new novels. A Mind to Kill. It's a good story, easy to read. I wasn't overly entrapped by it the same way that I was with this wonderful novel, but at the same time, a good fun read. And if that's what we're doing, we're reading for pleasure, we're reading for joy, we're reading for entertainment, well then you couldn't go wrong with this. So until the next episode of BookMob, thanks for coming in, thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next episode. Bye.